So, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President and I are very pleased to welcome you to our press conference. We will continue to make purchases under the asset purchase program at the current monthly pace of 80 billion euros until the end of March 2017. From April 2017, our net asset purchases are intended to continue at a monthly pace of 60 billion euros until the end of December 2017 or beyond if necessary, and in any case until the Governing Council sees a sustained adjustment in the path of inflation consistent with its inflation aim. If, in the meantime, the outlook becomes less favorable, or if financial conditions become inconsistent with further progress towards a sustained adjustment of the path of inflation, the Governing Council intends to increase the programme in terms of size and/or duration. To ensure the continued smooth implementation of the Eurosystem's asset purchases, the Governing Council decided to adjust the parameters of the APP, the Asset Purchase Programme, as of January 2017 as follows. First, the maturity range of the public sector purchase programme will be broadened by decreasing the minimum remaining maturity for eligible securities from 2 years to 1 year. Second, purchases of securities under the asset purchase programme with a yield to maturity below the interest rate on the ECB's deposit facility will be permitted to the extent necessary. The key ECB interest rates were kept unchanged, and we continue to expect them to remain at present or lower levels for an extended period of time, and well past the horizon of our net asset purchases. This calibration reflects the moderate but firming recovery of the euro area economy and still subdued underlying inflationary pressures. The Governing Council will closely monitor the evolution of the outlook for price stability and, if warranted, to achieve its objective, will act by using all the instruments available within its mandate. However, economic growth in the euro area is expected to be dampened by a sluggish pace of implementation of structural reforms and remaining balance sheet adjustments in a number of sectors. We are now at your disposal for questions.
Ms. Jones.
There is no question about tapering. Tapering has not been discussed today.
Jack Ewing, New York Times. I wonder if I could go back to the word tapering again. Although you said that's not discussed, the markets are certainly taking it otherwise, and the analysts are using the word tapering. Maybe you can explain to us what's the difference between what you did today and what people generally consider to be tapering. Thank you.
Well, I mean, the word has meanings, several meanings depending on who's using it. But the way one would look, I mean, the natural way to look at a word like that is to have a policy whereby purchases would gradually go to zero, and that's not been discussed, or as a matter of fact, it's not even been on the table.
Danilo Taino, Corriere della Sera. Looking to the future, President, what do you read in the rising price of oil? Is it important only as a statistical element, or do you think it can have structural importance in inflation?
Well, it's an important change after many years that the oil prices have gone down to I believe an unprecedented extent. Now they're rising again, and the explanations are in a sense symmetric to what were the explanations for their downfall, namely better demand conditions, better supply conditions, and to